What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute. There's been a lot of changes since the last time we spoke. Got married, recently got back from a honeymoon, and as you can see in the topic of this video, spent a couple days in the hyperbolic time chamber with Jameis Winston. Let's check it out.
You will find everything you need here. There's food, a bed, and bath. It's not very luxurious, I'm afraid. Here it is.
Wow! So that's the hyperbolic time chamber.
Once you cross the threshold, you ought to spend a year in the room, but when you leave, only a day will have passed in this dimension. Good luck.
So we're down here in Tampa, Florida, getting ready to train with Otis, Leverette, and Jameis Winston. We got the refrigerator. We're in the hyperbolic time chamber right now. For everybody that doesn't understand the Dragon Ball Z reference here, the hyperbolic time chamber was a place that the strongest warriors would go train, and it was a no-nonsense place. So me putting that title to what we did for these couple days with Jameis in Tampa should put in perspective what it was like. Just saying. So the first night we get down to Tampa, we're set up in an Airbnb. We've got our waters, our body armor, and the refrigerator. Everything's good to go, and we're just getting our mind right, getting acclimated for the next couple days ahead. Some of the best times that we had weren't even in the training sessions. Some of the conversations that I had with Otis, some of the conversations he had with some of the other guys, it was a learning experience, not just physically, but mentally as well.
A whole bunch of people trying to entertain them, man, to have a good time, man. But sometimes it's just cool to kick back and be able to reflect with people who are on the same journey you on, man. I didn't do enough of that. I got a couple partners, but I didn't do enough of that. I'll tell all y'all, man, enjoy the journey, man.
I don't like it.
What are you saying, Bill?
So the first day we wake up at about 5:30. We get on the road and we get to Jameis's house at 6 a.m. Day number 1, down in Tampa. First workout of the day. Let's get it. So the first thing we start with was neurological pathway work, which was essentially working on your muscle memory and increasing your brain's capacity to create those neurological pathways fast. Little things like catching a card in midair, as you can see here. Another drill was literally standing on a balance ball, juggling tennis balls while Otis was throwing playing cards in front of your face. So you had to focus on balancing, juggle the tennis balls, and then look up, notice what type of card was thrown, say the card, and not fall off the ball or lose the tennis ball. Now, I didn't do it perfectly, as you can see, but Jameis let me know that you had to do it 7 times before you were done.
Joker. No, you gotta get 7. That's something you gotta get.
So that was tough in and of itself. After that, it's about 10 o'clock, 10:30.
Throwing session, and then we got a workout, actual weight room workout after the throwing session.
Just got to the field. What's the name of this field? I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but you know, every time we work out with Otis, it's something serious. So gonna warm up, get our mind right, get ready to work. So we get to the field at about 10:30, stretch for about half an hour, do one-on-ones for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. By this time, it's about 12 or 1 o'clock. So this is halftime, getting ready to finish. I'll catch you guys after the workout. After that, I'm thinking, okay, we're almost done. We've been doing one-on-ones for about an hour and a half. And now it's 1 o'clock. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe 45-minute workout. We're working out for at least 2, maybe 2.5 hours. I lied. I said that was halftime. That was like the first quarter. Weight room, track, field. Weight room, track, field. And then we finally finish up, and it's 4 o'clock. Heading to Jameis's house now to do some yoga, I think. We'll find out.
We'll see.
I think the deepest thing ever, man, Tavon told me about one of the guys was in the Bible was asking Jesus about falling. And he was like, okay, pretty much, let's go now. Well, let me go home and talk to my wife and all and get this. No, let's go now. And most people ain't ready to follow. So again, we do all this praying, man, and we do all this wanting, but we're most of the time unprepared for the opportunity. I mean, Zach, that's one thing I think was amazing about you. For 8 years, you worked on an opportunity, and then those people pull you out there, and you were literally ready to go. You know how many people praying for opportunities that they're unprepared, they don't have the. It's even people starting businesses, and you know the worst enemy of a business is not enough business and too much business. So a lot of people starting business thinking, oh man, if I had 100 customers, then 100 people walk through the door, it's like and
they're not ready for it.
Yeah, I don't have enough, you know, and I'm just being honest, man, and that's what you have to tell yourself, man.
And then we head to Jameis's house for a yoga session, an hour-long yoga session. And when I say a yoga session, I'm not talking about breathe in, breathe out, relax. No, I'm talking about an actual yoga workout. So we get to his house and I'm thinking, okay, we're going to have like a DVD we're going to watch. He has a yoga instructor there at his house. So we do a full yoga routine. And when I tell you I caught cramps in places I had never caught cramps before, I caught a cramp in my tongue. Yes, in my tongue. That's never happened to me before. It was a good day at work, and it was just a great time. That afternoon, I actually found out that one of my coaches that I was close with back at my college had passed away, and the funeral was the next day. And so I flew out to Arkansas to go to the funeral, saw some teammates there, and paid my respects to his family, and then flew back to Tampa the next day to get some more work in. All right, back in Tampa.
Still recording?
Last day, going to the beach.
Tampa gang, MDF baby, you know what's going on, 205 So Live.
So gonna go to the beach, do some sand work. You never know what kind of work it's gonna be with Otis, so we'll see if we can get some footage of it.
Another day in paradise, man. Another opportunity to get it right, big dog.
Yep.
Get out here.
Don't need
Go to war, man. With ourselves, not with no one else.
What do we have today? See, give me a preview.
The day gonna be just more of a speed, agility. We're gonna do a little competing. That's all it's gonna be. Quick workout. Gonna get, it's an hour. For us, that's a quick workout. For most people, it's their stamina. Have a modern day. But by the time John Carroll wake up, he gonna have an apple in his mouth. I'm just being real. Yeah.
Just got to the beach.
What that mean?
I think apples, like a pig has an apple in its mouth.
Yeah, they're gonna have him roasting over fire before they're gonna be turning his ass before he wake up and like, out of here.
So the last day we go out to the beach. And I've done sand work before, and I know that doing sand work with Otis is gonna have some sort of twist to it. So we get out there, we're doing our sand work, and then we start walking towards the water. And we kind of cool off, get our feet wet a little bit. Then he tells us to go a little further, then a little further, until it's about waist high. And at this point, I'm looking up and there's a red flag. Now, this is what a red flag means. I'll give you a second to read that. So it's a red flag. We just finished doing some sand work, finished doing some conditioning, and now we're out in the water pulling each other with these bands. One person would be in the band, one person would pull back, and it would be like running with the sled in the water with a red flag. And then afterwards, we finished with some competition work. So he tells me and Jameis to get in one loop. I'm in the band, he's in the same band. I run this way, he runs this way. And then whoever quits loses. And whoever drags the other person wins. So we're going for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, and he doesn't break, I don't break. It was just really good work. And afterwards, it was just an amazing time, a great experience, and I'm glad that Otis and Jameis allowed me to be a part of that.
Success is in the struggle. If a man trying to drain me through the rug, the mud. But we fought.
Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron, my brother. Proverbs 27:17.
Oh yeah.
You better believe it.
Oh yeah.
I wear it on my wrist every day.
Show them. Let me
Boom, boom, boom. Proverbs 27:17.
Hey, it was great work today. Hey, the water got me though, man. A lot of salt. A lot of salt.
How do you feel today?
I feel good. We had a good day. My big brother Zach, he came here. He led us.
Hey, what happened on that last rep, man?
What rep you talking about?
That last rep we got on video.
Jameis is one of, if not the hardest worker in the NFL. Regardless of whether or not you think his methods work or not, he is working his butt off, and I'm excited to see how he does this year. Thank you everybody for checking out this video. Make sure to share, like, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you'll know when the next episode drops. And as always, stay hungry, work hard, and no steps backwards.